Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to take these zombie lawn stake arms and paint them to match your zombie. You're going to want the same paints that you use to make your zombie head so that way it matches good. For me, I use this country gray and the sugared peach. You're also going to need some blues, browns, greens, reds, a palette for your paint or paper plate, whatever you have, and your paint brushes. Okay, your first step's obviously going to be to take them out of the package. In case you're wondering, this is what the package looks like, in case you wanted to look them up online. And I just ripped the sleeves right off. They're just hot glued on. Just rip them off. Unless you want to save it. I like to tear it off because the sleeves for their shirts will cover that part. Then I already have my peach and my gray on my palette. I'll do one hand at a time. I have a couple jars here. I like to set them up like this to dry. That way their fingertips or nothing will stick to the table while they're drying. You can also leave it in there to paint if you want. But I'm just going to hold mine. I'm just mixing, getting some of the peach and some of the gray. Do a full coat of this. Okay, now I'm going to take some of my dark blue. This color is called English Navy. If you want to see. Well, my brush still has some of the other color on it. And while these are still a bit wet, just go back through all those deep grooves and kind of darken them back up again. just to kind of now this particular set you can see has all these veins on it. The ones from Spirit Halloween, this is what these ones are, have that. If you want, you can kind of go through and follow those. To highlight them. But honestly, nobody really looks at the hands as closely as they look at the faces. If you do it right anyway. Okay, so we got our blue on. And our tan. Now I'm going to go through with my dry brush that was wet. Hopefully it's dry now. Anyway, you want to go through with your chip brush, get a little bit of brown. Just kind of do very light strokes. If you're new to the dry brush, you might want to start on the bottom side. That way, any of your mess-ups will be down here, where people won't really see. So make him look a little. His hands are a bit dirty, or extra dirty, depending on how much you want to put on. Make sure you get his fingertips real good. That would be the dirtiest part. It's going to be digging and clawing if you were a real zombie. Do the same thing with this one. This one is a little bit dirtier. That's okay. If you want, you can go through and add greens and darker browns, whatever colors that you think would be there. But for me, I'm okay with that. For now, I'm going to get a small paintbrush. Just have a small paintbrush. And I'm going to get a little bit of my dark red. The same dark red I've been using this whole time. It's called Deep Burgundy. If you can see it. Apparently that's not going to work. Put it on It's got the tip of my brush wet. I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it right around the edge of the fingernail. And then I'm going to kind of pat it, wipe it, so it's just barely there. I'm going to mix in a little bit of this blue because the red is kind of bright. I don't like how clean it looks. I'm going to go through and do the same thing. And just wipe it off. So it looks like it's got blood up in his nails. He's been eating, digging. Now I bought some fake fingernails that I might come back through and add on here. I've never done that before. I think it would help bring his hands to life a little better. So I'm going to try it. If it works out, you'll see it. If not, then you won't. All right, I'm going to go back with my chip brush and do a bit of dry brushing of the paint, just to blend it all together a bit. It could look like he's been eating. He got a meal. Make sure you get the back side. It's all even. Now when I seal the head, I'll seal these at the same time. I don't really think that you need to, but I just do it for an added step. I'll show you what they look like with the head. See with the head next to them. They're the same colors, they match. They look like they go to him. On a different zombie, I might use a different peach or a different gray, or maybe I'll bring out some of the other colors better. I think I'll still go over him with the dry brush with the brown and the red while I have it out, and give him just a little more dirt to his face, a little more dimension. Looks a bit clean right now, and I know we still have to add the epoxy to it. Try to hold them up here, give you a view. And with this hand, same colors. If they don't match exactly, that's okay. His hands aren't going to be by his face in my idea anyway. They might be in yours, so you'll have to want to match it a little bit better. When I go to add these hands to the PVC frame, I use self-tapping screws, zip screws, whatever you want to call them, to put my frame together. That way I can take it apart if I need to. I can readjust it if I need to. Just makes it a whole lot easier. So I'll put this right in the arm of the PVC, and then I'll run a screw through this part. Now that'll go through the PVC, this, and this that's inside of there to help hold it secure. If you're still worried about it, maybe it's still not strong enough, you could always fill in the arm with expanding foam or something like that to help give it a little bit better grip in there, but I haven't had an issue with any of mine. So, alright guys, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.